Hey everyone, it's Kong, and today we got the first drop of a trailer for the new Shining Force mobile game, Shining Force Heroes of Light and Darkness, and this is from Korean developer Vespa. So I thought I'd watch the trailer along with you and kind of comment on it while it's playing. I'll also drop a link to the original version of the trailer in the description below so you can watch it without my yammering. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so first thing, we've got Simone explaining some things to us in Korean. One of my Korean viewers can maybe let us know what some of this text says in the comments. So splash screen for Vespa and Hive, and Sega, of course, who owns the IP. And we got a nice little animated intro here. Some bad guys, big bad guys. Well, there's Dark Dragon with the 3 heads. Nice. Alright, and so here's some heroes. I'm going to pause on this. So we've got Gaian over here, which is maybe the most interesting thing to me because that shows that we're actually going to have characters from Shining Force CD as well. So it's not just Shining Force 1 and 2, which are the most popular ones. We've got Balbaroy from Shining Force 1. Down here's Peter the Phoenix from Shining Force 2. We've got May. We've got Bowie, the main character of Shining Force 2. We've got Sarah. We've got Max, iconic main character of Shining Force 1. We've got Aleph, Slade. We've got Kiwi the Tortoise, so shout out to Kiwi the Tortoise, who I know follows me on Twitch. And we've got Adam the robot. Alright, let's keep going. So this looks like maybe our male and female player avatars. Okay, nice little RPG vignettes here. Oh, that's the circus tent from Shining Force. Okay, so it's going to introduce us to a couple main characters. We've got Bowie. Here's Sarah. There's the tent again. May. And Max, of course. Now, combat, interestingly, looks a little bit Langrisser-ish, like a 2D Langrisser, with the red and the blue tiles. Oh, that looks like Kaizen from Shining Force 2. And there's Xylo for sure. Yeah, because the original Shining Force games didn't really have this like blue and red tile-by-tile demarcation. It had more of like an overall zone of where you could go. These battle animations are a really nice interpretation of what they did in the original games. They have this like over-the-shoulder animation every time you enter battle. And I like this art style. It's like a nice, clean, cel-shaded anime style with some big super moves here. Okay, and it looks like that's going to be it. So that's Shining Force, Heroes of Light and Darkness, probably coming to global in early 2022, which is not too long from now when you think about it. It's already August. So the thing that strikes me about this trailer, I'll just go back and play a little bit more of it while I'm talking again, is this. We've got this little 2D battle style, and then we've got this really fluid-looking combat animation. It's weird, like this game almost has 3 different art styles to it. I think everything looks really smooth. It'll be interesting to see how intensive these animations are. Like, are you going to have to watch Max charging up his flaming sword every time he does a super move? Oh yeah, so the moves, like the actual gameplay. We got a couple little views of combat. Let me just go forward a little bit here. So sorry for scrubbing through this video live. So look at this. We've got what looks like turn order here down the side. Some maybe familiar characters and enemies in there as well. And we also have like our interface down here. So it looks like we have a couple normal attacks, like a couple passive skills, and also like a super move. So that could be something, especially if this ends up being like a gacha game, which everyone I think is assuming at this point. It's a mobile tactical game, right? It almost has to be a gacha, especially with that title, Heroes of Light and Darkness. Like these are all going to be characters that you're able to summon. Yeah, and it looks like you're going to be able. I don't know if it's going to be something like Langrisser, where each character has their own unique sets of skills, or if it's going to be something more like Fire Emblem Heroes, where skills are a little bit more interchangeable, or there's like a common pool of skills that you can give to your different characters. But yeah, it's interesting to see this really nice, clean 2D interface. Anyway, I think that's all for my first impressions. I'm pretty excited about this. Anyone who grew up playing the old Genesis and Super Nintendo strategy and RPG games, or anyone who has an interest in going back, like maybe who wasn't there at the time but is a real retro enthusiast for going back and playing these old tactical games, they're definitely ripe for remakes, either as standalone console remakes or, as we've been seeing, gacha mobile remakes. So I think this game will really appeal to all those like old school people. And it's coming into an interesting gacha market where there are a lot of old tactical properties kind of already out there. So Sega has obviously attached their name to this, so it'll be interesting to see if it has a little bit more development, like resources put into it than some of the throwaway games that we've seen. Vespa is responsible for King's Raid, which is another mobile game, and I don't really know too much about King's Raid personally, so let me know in the comments if you have any info about that. But it seems to have a decent reputation. I don't know, judging from the comments that I've seen, people seem excited about this. I'm not sure if it's just because of Shining Force hype, or if they think it's actually going to be good, and Vespa will actually do it justice. So we'll get to see when we have more trailers and more kind of assets to look at, and then I'm definitely going to start playing it whenever it comes out in global. So look forward to that. Anyway, thanks for watching along with me. Like I said, the link to that original trailer is in the description below, so you can check it out for yourself. I think there might be a Japanese trailer as well. So, yeah, that's it for me today. Have a good one, everyone.